Okay, so hi! Today I'm going to be making some quick steamed buns. In Singapore, in Asia, sometimes they call it the mantou, and they're white fluffy buns. They're like bao buns, and you can stuff them with meat. You can stuff them. In Asia, they stuff it with like sometimes beans. It becomes a dessert. It's an interesting flavor for dessert because it's savory and sweet at the same time. The recipe is in the machine, in the cookie dough, so I'm just going to pull it out from here. Okay. And it's under quick steam buns. I just have to scroll down to get there. That's it. Okay. So that's really easy. I'm going to click on start cooking. Okay, so what I need to do is first, I need to get some water into my bowl. Okay, and then I click on next, and it prompts me what to do, what to add. Then I just add some sugar. This is an Asian bread, so there is sugar inside it. It helps to make the bread soft as well. Okay, I'm going to next. I have a teaspoon of dried yeast. Right, so this yeast, I use a proper measuring teaspoon, so I just put the yeast inside as well. Okay, a teaspoon of dried yeast. There we go. And then I also have some olive oil, so I pour the olive oil into my machine as well, the bowl. Up. Okay. And then I just have to let the machine do the work. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here is I am trying to activate the yeast, right? Okay. And the next bit I just have to add the flour in. Okay. Put the flour in. Right. And a pinch of salt. Okay. A pinch, and then I click on next, and okay, so what it's going to do, it's going to knead my dough for me, right? And all I need to do is just turn the button, and in the meantime I get ready my mat, and I'm going to proof my buns in I'm going to proof my buns in my varoma, and this varoma comes with the machine as well, right? I have oiled the varoma a little bit. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. But if you're doing this for the very first time, I usually tell people, yeah, why don't you try oiling it? Because the only reason is because if you're not fast enough to remove it, sometimes it sticks to when it's cooked, it may stick onto that, and then if you're doing something else, especially if you've got young children, then your buns might stick, and I don't want to do that. So I think for somebody who's new, I always say, just oil it, just nudge it. It's not very difficult, right? I think the kneading process in general is really difficult. Right? If you do your kneading by hand, you know that you really work up a sweat. And it's really good. What this does is that the blade turns 5 times clockwise and once anti-clockwise. Okay, so this bit is done. And look at that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right? Oh, I love it. Okay. So I place it down on my silicone mat. Let me move this one away so you can see this a little bit better. I place it on my silicone mat. I give the knob a little twist, and poof, everything comes out. Well, almost everything. Use my hands. And there we go. Ta-da! Okay. I just put this one back. And what I do now, so if you go online in the world of Google, you see beautifully shaped steam buns, mantous, right? It's beautifully shaped ones. But of course, when you're starting out and you're very, very new, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, that looks so good, how do I do that? So if you're not a seasoned cook and you are not a seasoned baker or an experienced baker, this is what I tell people. This is really easy, okay? Even a child can do it. So I purposely, I'm not going to shape this very nicely, all right? So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, there are different shapes and sizes. I am just going to use my spatula, okay, I'm just going to cut it like that, like so. They're all different shapes and sizes, no biggie. Okay, if you want, you can roll one up really nicely. Okay, a little ball like that. Another one like so. If you want to, you can also flatten this one out, okay, and make shapes, etc. Or roll it out into a little ball and then press it down flat. You could add a little bit of oil and fold it over. You've got a little bun like that. But what I want to show people is that regardless of size, everything is going to be cooked perfectly at one speed and one temperature. Okay, so I'll just transfer this one over here. So the Veroma, this Veroma dish comes with the machine. It's got 2 layers. I just put it around there. Okay, and then the next layer on top. Okay, and then what I do is I just let this one proof. I put this aside and let it proof for about half an hour, 30 to 45 minutes, and then I'll steam it later. Okay. There we go. Would you look at that? They've risen. Okay. Right, they have risen. I'm just going to get this one a bit back a little bit. Okay, I'm not sure you can see it. There you go. They look like that now. Okay. So what will happen is that I will cook the soup for about 18 minutes and I will stack this one on the top of my bowl and everything will cook at the same time. Okay, so after I put the vegetables in, I'm going to put the water in. All right, I just need to weigh it out. Okay, that's enough. And then now I will add a teaspoon of my chicken stock powder. Just made, heaped teaspoon. Right. Then I put the lid back on. I remove my measuring cup like so. And I stack on the buns that I'm going to steam. Like so, right? And just go that for 18 minutes. And basically, I'm just going to let it steam. Okay, 18 minutes are up, and let's see what the end result is so far. So I've got the bread. Let's have a look here. Okay, oh look at that, they've risen beautifully. Okay, so I'm just going to put this one down like that, like so. Up. And this is what I really like about the machine. This has got German engineering. They've thought of everything. When I do it like that, I put the cover down below. I use it as like a platter or a tray, so it doesn't dirty my countertop. Love it. Less cleaning for me to do. Whew. Right. I'm going to put one for myself actually. So remember I told you that I was going to steam them in different, they were all different shapes and sizes, so you can see they've all come up really nicely, very pretty. Even the bottom layer here. Everything has been cooked in the same timing. You can see it's really, really soft and nice. Together with the bread, I'm just gonna make my, ooh, hot. Look at how soft it is. That's fantastic. And that was so easy and so effortless. So, if you have your Thermomix, your TM6, you can do this anytime. Bon appetit! I'll see you next time.